Help.
Engaged.
Greetings everyone. The story continues in this episode, although it will be mostly about the Anarchy side mission.
I have to get up to that balcony. The device Deathstroke was using should do the trick. Use the new tool I took from Deathstroke to grapple out of here.
You'll have more luck getting into a nun's skivvies than getting into this room. Go on then, beat it a bit harder. Really make me feel it. Well, as you can see, I got the answer. Have a Merry Christmas, and piss off.
Alfred, see if you can find any information on the murder at Lacey Towers.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, sir. Oh, and this is interesting. They're saying Black Mask is the victim.
Black Mask dead. I'm on my way there now.
The exit to this area is directly under this large projection screen. It might not be that obvious, since it was locked during the Deathstroke fight.
The remote claw I took from Deathstroke could be useful here. Alfred, get GCPD to take a look at the final offer, more to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip? Will do, sir.
So as we approach the exit to the ship, the Anarchy side mission becomes available. But it is up to you if you want to start it at this point.
Oppressed citizens of Gotham, your cries for help have been heard. I am Anarky, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger. And why would they? They've been bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye. If they won't act, I will! At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed! Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Would you believe, the same guy who voiced Leon in Resident Evil 6 voices Anarchy in this game?
Before the cops destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
I was hoping to get a minute of your time. See, I've got a story to tell you. About crime and violence. Greed and vengeance. But it's also a story of redemption. Of second chances. Of change. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Hey, miss, over here.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Let them detonate, or stop them.
I thought I might as well start the side mission, since you get a fairly decent amount of XP for completing them.
What's up with the boss's umbrella? Guy carries it everywhere he goes. Maybe it's got like a hidden gun. That would be sweet. He pokes something and bam! Wait, I got it. What if that opens? It's gonna spiral up and then spins it right. And then
It might surprise you to learn that this game has strong ties to Resident Evil 6, as far as voice actors go. Here's why. Batman is being played by the same guy who played Chris. The Joker is played by Jake's voice actor. Anarky is played by Leon's voice actor. And now, the GCPD dispatch officer, that's the girl on the radio, you will hear in a moment, is being played by Helena's voice actor.
Any available homicide unit, please respond to 187 in the Bowery. Officers on scene report victim appears to have fallen from a nearby building.
She will also be the voice of Barbara Gordon, later on.
Once the money's gone, we'll have a new system.
It's Batman!
They say money makes the world go round, but it also puts excellent shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny thing your overpriced television seduces you. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free.
We've got a problem.
So I saw. This Anarchy fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
I've planted 3 bombs.
I am going to skip ahead a little to the next Anarchy side mission. By this point, I have actually done a little more of the main mission, but I will show that in the next part. Grouping together all the Anarchy side missions keeps things simple, especially in terms of doing a coherent walkthrough.
Here's what I'm thinking. We grab ourselves a scanner and figure out where the assassins are. We can make sure we're nowhere near them. No. Fighting. They're after Batman, right? Okay. What you mean? It's gonna be...
We gotta shut them down to shut them up. Otherwise, we'll never be free.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strong.
So the next Anarchy agent is over here, so now is as good a time as any to use fast travel. I'm sure you'll agree.
Anarchy's right, you know. Cops don't care about us. We'd be better off without them. You already knew that, didn't you?
This one is a little tricky, because you not only have a short amount of time, but you also have to navigate the annoying, walled-off section I mentioned in a previous episode, the one that is designed to confuse you. I was referring to the structure ahead. It is best to go around it, bearing towards the left.
Master Bruce, I'd recommend against trying to enter the GCPD without your concussion detonator. It's waiting for you here at the Batcave.
Ignore what Alfred just said, since that's part of the main mission, as you will see in the next episode.
The cops all gone. Most of them are so crooked we'll be safer without them. But someone's gotta keep the peace. Not someone. Everyone.
You don't look friendly,
said the guy with the big knife. Cutting it a little close, just like in the movies, but at least it kept things exciting.
Interesting. Even after knowing all you did about the places I targeted, you spared them.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Disappoint me? Not at all. Come on down to the courthouse so we can continue Gotham's trial. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strong. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's... I'm so glad you came! It's an honor, really. There's so much for us to discuss.
What do you want?
I'd like to propose an alliance. I think the 2 of us could accomplish great things together.
I don't work with criminals. You need to turn yourself in.
Tell you what. I'll turn myself in as soon as you do the same. But you don't consider yourself a criminal, do you? The suit, the gadgets, the sense of entitlement. You're just another rich kid atoning for his fiscal sins. Such a shame.
We are the anarchist fighters! We ain't living like this no more! Hopeless! Why won't you join us?
Why they say you should never meet your hero.
It's over.
Not quite.
This is a class war!
I won't let you ruin this!
We're taking it all! Someone! What do you think he's got in his belt? Stand united!
You'll burn for what you've done!
We got the number!
Leave them alone! You getting paid to bring me in?
Let's defeat the cause!
I won't let you ruin this! Leave them alone!
Alright, that's it! Don't get it! We're on the same side here!
For liberty!
Come closer! Let me enlighten you.
You can't be... We ain't got a chance!
I asked for discourse and you respond with violence! We should be above this! Now you'll find out.
You're just a kid.
So, what does it matter? I wanted to make a difference. I thought you'd feel the same.
I do, but not like this. A lot of innocent people almost died tonight because of you.
Innocent? They watched as Gotham went to hell and didn't do a thing!
They're just afraid.
No, they're weak! And so are you.
The police are on their way.
Warning, this guy goes on a bit.
You ever wonder how things got to be so bad here? I do. All the time. See, I don't think men like Roman Sionis or Oswald Cobblepot are responsible. They're just a reflection of our apathy, our greed, our fear. We look the other way when things turn sour, bury ourselves in our jobs, consume propaganda masquerading as entertainment. The message is always the same. Don't think, don't question. And what becomes of a society that's given up? It rots. Fills up with liars, cheaters, and thugs. Uptown and downtown. The suit in the penthouse is no better than the guy selling drugs in the corner. They're both doing whatever it takes to get ahead. Never mind the cost. Fidelity. Once upon a time, that's what defined society. People coming together in pursuit of common cause. To care for each other. To protect and provide. We took shelter from the darkness and the things that roamed it. Community meant progress. But now, it's all backwards. We worship at the altar of competition. We build fortresses around ourselves. We fight, we betray. We have become the things we feared. You keep cleaning up after everyone, Batman, and no one's going to learn to take care of themselves. The ones that don't hate you, they'll start to rely on you. Depend on you. And if something happens to you, if you get old or bored or die, then what? Or do you not consider the world that revolves around you? You're a hypocrite, running around dispensing justice, telling people what they can and can't do. You're ensuring Gotham's freedom, provided it conforms to your twisted view. Whatever pleases the bat. That it? You're not a hero. You're a despot. You don't enforce justice. You suppress it. There's a way to make this work. To show you that we share the same goals. Maybe I took things too far with the bombs and the threats. I can learn from that. I mean, you could be a mentor to me. And maybe, well, maybe I can teach you something too. Because I think you're so busy playing hero, you've forgotten what it's like for the rest of us. We're not all as strong as you. We don't have the fancy gadgets, the strength, the skill. But maybe that's the problem. You've gotten so used to the power, you think you're better than everyone. Above reproach. Is that it then? We're not as good as you? You know what? I take it back. I don't want to work with you. You don't have anything to offer. I think I figured it out. You didn't take me down because I broke the law. No, you took me down because you don't want the competition. That's what this is really about, isn't it? Let me ask you something. You ever wonder if you're the reason the city's so messed up? Because I have. A lot of us have. And I'm starting to think we're right.
Finally, he shuts up. There's a collectible over here, as we saw during the cutscene. I wonder why all of these doors are locked. It would have been interesting to explore this courthouse, much like we could in the previous game. So, the first most wanted case is completed. And that's it for this episode. This is Blade, and it's goodbye from me.